Well, I wanted to get more done today than I did, but kind of a lazy day. Nice day out, but not really wanting to do this because I know how much work it is. And I'm hoping not to find too much stuff ruined. So the first thing I did was drain the oil. Well, as you can tell, that stuff is really fucking milky. Really, really, really milky. So the next step I want to do is pull the plugs and see what they look like. Oil flew out everywhere, but this dipstick was up. And since the dipstick was up like this, and since it would have all that, well, it would have hit the top of the hood as far as I would have left it anyway. It would have probably spilled that all out because of the antifreeze going in to the cylinders, because it was coming out the exhaust, as you can see too, and into the oil. So we must have really, I know we didn't detonate. We must have just finally tore that head gasket. It might have been tore. I don't know, because I wasn't on 25 plus pounds of boost or nothing. I was on probably 20 pounds. But we drive this thing daily on 20 pounds, so yeah. Pull the plugs here quick, check those and see what they're like. Go from there. I'll show you guys as I pull them out. Nowhere really to put this camera at. I can't find the little crappy tripod I have. Well, first thing I noticed is where you don't have no liquid in here, so the O-ring here didn't fail. So that's one thing we know didn't fail. We can do this one-handed. Cylinder 1 looks completely fine. I don't see an issue in cylinder 1. See? Everything looks good there. Might be a little washed out from the cylinders, but this definitely, I don't think one of the cylinders that have the issue. We'll go to 2. Well, I can't even think right now. Yeah, that's 2. Oh, God. Alright. So what we got in 2. Alright. Told the wife I had a feeling it was between 2 and 3. We had a stud actually kind of slip when we torqued these. Yeah, that's complete. You guys can see completely wet. Well, we'll go to 3. I bet you it's wet, and I bet you 4 is dry. That's what I'm thinking. Try this again. If it's not in 2, I'd be amazed. Or in 3 as well, I'll be amazed. That's nice. It's not in that one. It's a little, what is that up top? It's a little liquid. That smells like fuel. That smells like fuel, probably from turning the car on and off. Well, I'm not starting it, but this shows a little speckle up top, which is, I mean, it's E85, so it's going to be, I think it's alright though, because around here it's black. We might be stretching the limit of that plug. Well, hopefully it's only in one cylinder. As much as it was coming out, I believed it was a couple cylinders. Oh, and number 4 don't want to let go. Oil, I think. It's got a little something on it. Smells like fuel, actually. It did look like it went straight up lean. Fuel was mint though. E85 I'm running, E80. Not the normal E83, but E80 is not going to hurt it. Does look a little bit around the top. It looks fine though. And I think that's liquids. Fuel. A little bit of liquid on them. Never had liquid on my plugs before, so I'm not sure if it's fuel or not, guys. Might be oil. See a little bit of something laying on top of it too. Oh wow, you can see the down in this cylinder, you can actually see, you guys see the bubbles? Right there, you can see the bubbles. Yeah, I gotta get that. Out of there. Might dump a little oil in this. Crappy oil and crank it over and get that shit out of there, but yeah, I don't know. Might just wait till tomorrow. I want to start tearing it apart, so I don't know what's wrong with it all. That's a lot of water. Or antifreeze down in that hole. But there's still a lot in there. So that's almost telling me that maybe the ring lands and everything are still good in it. Because if something would be busted, all that shit wouldn't be laying in the cylinder. Why these got a little bit of liquid on them, I don't know. That piston there looks good. I don't know. Might went a little lean, guys. There might be a little bit of crap on top of that piston. Looks black. Looks black from antifreeze getting in it or something. Because they all looked a little worst. You guys see? I think they're all a little worst. I think that's what that little bit of liquid is and why it looks white like that. I mean, they will be white. Like it's kind of like right there isn't what the normal looks like on the side, like a gray. Yeah, I think we got antifreeze in each cylinder. Not sure if I can get you guys in there or not. Probably not. But I think that's what we got going on so far. Head's got to come off 100%. So, guess I might dump a little bit more crappy oil in here and push some of that crap out of it. I just want to put some oil in it. Crank the fucking thing over without antifreeze in it, see if it'll run, but I really don't want to do that either. Could pull the timing, well, pull the spark right over here, pull the fuel, put a little oil in it, crank it over, drain it. Maybe I'll do that. Get that shit out of the pistons. I think you guys can see it. I don't know. Possible to kind of get you guys in there, really. There's a lot of it in that cylinder. Damn, there's a lot of it in that cylinder, so yeah. I'll just tear it apart. I'd like to get to it now. The longer it sits there, the more it'll rust, but it's gonna be till tomorrow before I pull it. But right now, that's what I see. Alright guys, I just started taking stuff off. Got one fan out of there, gotta get the other one out. Then we can get the radiator out of here. Then we'll get the turbo manifold out. Get the hoses out of here. And then we'll get to this side over here. We have to get timing belt all off and everything like that. Yeah, we'll see what goes on here. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. As of right now, I don't see like any kind of material that was on the belt. But I don't know if I can get you guys in there. I think I see something liquid down in there, though. I can't get you guys in there, so we're going to have to just wait until we get to it. I'm going to look for my tripod tomorrow and see if we can't get you guys a little bit of footage of me taking it apart and whatnot. It almost like it's a rear mains, the front seal went out, or oil by the oil pump. That gasket went out, maybe even. I don't know. I probably should almost drop the fucking oil pan and everything. This engine's had so much done to it and beat on it. Now the water through it and no oil in it from the turbo feed line gone, and lash caps busting in it and metal going all through it, and I had to do the clearance on the studs one time on the head and in the car, and yeah, a lot of metal went through this engine, so I don't know if it's I really probably shouldn't be fucking with it. Really should have probably just really should have just took it to a friend's house so I could just get the damn engine out. I probably can here. I want to take the head off first. There's definitely water down in there, and I got to get that out of there before it rusts them fucking cylinders up. I got to get that cleaned up. Should already had it done today. Tomorrow I'll definitely get it off of here. I realized something. I didn't have this right here setting up here like it should be. Bolt it down. I thought something was weird looking. I think it's actually making my cable get a little goofy there. So, well, guys, we'll call it a night for right now and get at it tomorrow and make a little video tomorrow as well. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And if anybody's got some free shit, let me know. I'm just kidding. I could use some free engine though.